Yeah, I mean, you think this is some third world bullshit right here. Let me say it again, third world bullshit.
Welcome to the Bald Brad Show. We have breaking news regarding Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago home being raided by the FBI. This is crazy. This is wild, folks. And everybody and their mother's covering this thing right now. You got conservatives and Republicans coming out of the woodworks, giving their commentary and their opinion. And you know I got to jump in the mix regarding all of this. You know I got something to say. And heck, not just me, but we got Donald Trump's response. We got Dan Bongino on Fox News, him going crazy. And you also got Ron DeSantis giving his reaction to all this. Folks, we're going to bring you all the news and information you need to know about. So join us here at the Bald Brad Show by hitting that like and subscribe button. With that being said, former President Donald Trump on Monday said that his Mar-a-Lago home in Florida was freaking raided and it was under siege by a large group of FBI agents conducting a search warrant. Well, this is what he had to say. Quote, "Nothing like this has ever happened to a president of the United States before. After working and cooperating with the relevant government agencies, this unannounced raid on my home was not necessary or appropriate. Quote, it is prosecutorial misconduct, the weaponization of the justice system, and an attack by radical left Democrats who desperately don't want me to run for president in 2024, especially based on recent polls, and who will likewise do anything to stop Republicans and conservatives in the upcoming midterm elections." He's not wrong, folks. He's not wrong. The progressive left, the Democrat Party, has continually gone after this guy ever since he went down the freaking elevator. And then they continue. They've continued after he left office. They will not stop. They will continue to use the FBI. They will continue to use the justice system. This is not far off to what Barack Obama did by weaponizing the IRS to go after conservatives. Y'all remember that? But no, we're supposed to forget how Democrats continue to use government power and rain that power upon Americans. We just did the episode the other day with Ted Cruz. Hell, was that today's episode that came out? I can't even remember anymore. It was either yesterday or today where Ted Cruz was literally grilling the FBI, the director of the FBI, for his negligence. And he sat there and lied to all of us. We got it on camera. We all saw it. Y'all commented on it. Democrats are known to do this type of behavior. This is wild. This is nuts, folks. That's the catchphrase of today's episode, wild and nuts. Quote, such an assault could only take place in broken third world countries. Sadly, America has now become one of those countries, corrupt at a level never seen before. He was alleging that FBI agents broke into his safe. Quote, what is the difference between this and Watergate, where operatives broke into the Democrat National Committee, he said. Here, in reverse, Democrats broke into the home of the 45th president of the United States. It's a little bit of a stretch there on that one, okay? But Donald Trump's known to be saying silly things every now and then. He's not wholeheartedly wrong in terms of what he said before. That's for damn sure. Trump made a vague reference to the events of Monday during a tele-rally for Sarah Palin, the former Alaskan governor who is now running for Congress. Quote, another day in paradise, Trump said. This is a strange day. You probably all read about it, but it's very important, he added before continuing with his remarks. A source familiar told Fox News that the raid occurred early this morning. The source said agents brought a safe cracker and cracked a relatively new safe in Mar-a-Lago. The source told Fox News there was nothing in it. Multiple sources also told Fox News that FBI's raid on Mar-a-Lago is related to materials Trump allegedly brought to his private residence after his presidency concluded. That matter was referred to the Justice Department by the National Archives and Records Administration, which said it found classified material in 15 boxes at the residence. Now, this is also going a step further because there were rumors and there were aides and White House officials talking about how Trump was basically dumping documents during his presidency and he was flushing them down the toilet. And supposedly this was an ongoing thing that he was doing and people did know about it. Furthermore, federal law bars the removal of classified documents to unauthorized locations, though it is possible that Trump could try to argue that as president, he was the ultimate declassification authority. It's amazing how they're going to go this far regarding documents at Trump's house. Remember when Hillary Clinton literally had a freaking server, in her bathroom? And somehow it was scrubbed and all these things and like, oh, I didn't know that I couldn't do that. Oh, I didn't know that happened. How'd that get there? How is there a tall ass server in my bathroom? I've never seen that before. So it's so baffling that you have this hypocrisy where you have Clinton issue, Don't even get me started on the Hunter Biden issue going right now. Where the hell is the investigations on that? Where's the raids on Hunter Biden after everything we freaking saw? Somebody answer me that, please, for the love of God. You're going to sit there and go after this guy, but at the same time, you have all this evidence laid out regarding Joe Biden and Hunter Biden, and you're not going to do a damn thing. You're not going to open up an investigation, but Donald Trump has a sip of water with his hand shaking a little bit, and y'all freak out. Not you all, but I'm talking about the Democrats and the progressive left. I'm pissed, folks. I hate when government is used to abuse Americans, regardless of whether you're the president or you're just an average Joe like myself. We knew it was coming. We knew it was happening. We called it. You had Ted Cruz grilling the FBI director, amongst others. It was only time before the Democrats wielded their power on somebody. If they're willing to do it to him, can you imagine what they're willing to do to you? That's the serious part of all of this. What they're willing to do to you. They were not being judicious about what they took. South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem, one of many criticized the raid, called it an unprecedented political weaponization of the Justice Department. I mean, there's a reason why you have conservative Republicans banding together right now going, what the F? What is going on right now? Ridiculous. And I'm not the only one, what the F? I mean, you got Dan Bongino joining Fox News here. We're gonna watch this together because Dan Bongino basically goes off here. Let's watch this.
Dan Bongino, the host of Unfiltered on Saturday nights. Dan, your quick emotional reaction. I think everyone's a little emotional here about this raid.
You think?
Yeah, I mean, you think? This is some third world bullshit right here. Let me say it again. Third world bullshit. I mean every word of that. I don't care that it's cable news. I was a federal agent. I raised my right hand. And I swore to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States. And I love this country. This is a freaking disgrace. A disgrace. We don't live in Cuba. We don't live under Kim Jong-un. We live in a constitutional republic, a representative democracy. You have a bunch of FBI agents raiding the home of a former president because they don't like his politics? Are you kidding me? You've spent this whole show, Jesse, and I've spent my entire time either on Fox or on my podcast exposing the left for claiming Russia interfered in an election as Hillary Clinton paid off a bunch of foreign agents, her team, literally to fabricate a story that occupied the nation for 4 years. What's she doing right now? Getting a manicure in freaking Chappaqua. She's not doing squat. Nothing. Hunter Biden is having sex on tape while doing crack. And what is he doing? He's living in a Malibu mansion. And yet the president, the former president, who, whether you agree with him or not on his claims about the election, whether you agree or not, we still live in a country where you are allowed to challenge an election. There's even a process, the ECA, the Electoral Count Act. You may not like it, but it's a process. How do I know it's a process? Because some people are trying to reform it. You may not like it, but now you send the FBI. Let me tell you something. I have paid due deference to the FBI for a long time, and a lot of listeners didn't like it because I work with some very good people over there who have since retired. The management of the FBI has now shredded any single sliver of credibility this agency had left. Nobody will take them seriously from this point on. It is over. You've heard the examples. Stone.
To be fair, I haven't really taken too many government agencies that seriously. Like I said, ever since the Democrats used the IRS to go after conservatives, it's been corrupt in my mind since then. But I agree with Dan Bongino, man. He's laying down the lie. He's saying what needs to be said right now.
Manafort, Cohen, over and over. Are they good guys? Are they bad guys? I don't know. I don't care. I don't know them. All I'm telling you is you cannot tell me we still live in a constitutional republic and not the freaking third world when you have Hillary Clinton paying foreign agents to interfere with an election, people lying under oath repeatedly, Hunter Biden doing crack on tape. And what happens? Where are the federal agents? They're not in Malibu. They're not in Chappaqua. They're in Mar-a-Lago. This is some third world garbage that happened tonight. And I'm telling you, the FBI management, here's a solution. Last thing. We have now got to win in 2022. You have no choice now, folks. Oh, we don't like the swampy Republicans. I don't like them either. Republicans may not be the solution to your problems, but Democrats are certainly the cause of all your problems right now. If there was ever a clarion call to remove your ass from the seat and go vote in 2022, this is it.
Damn freaking right. Damn right. Said it perfect. That was my real-time reaction to everything he just said. I don't have any qualms with what Dan Bongino just did. It's getting me fired up, folks. If there's any reason to get out and vote, look what the Democrats are doing to this country. Look what they're doing to the economy. Look what they're doing to our domestic policies. Look what they're doing to our southern border. Look what they're doing to our tax code, okay? Oh, well, I'm not going to increase anybody's taxes that make more than $400,000 a year. Lying. Look what they're doing, sending billions of dollars continuously to Ukraine while Ukraine wants to rub the shoulders of China. Look what's going on with China and Taiwan, our foreign policy. Look what's going on with Russia and Ukraine. Look what's going on with inflation. Look what's going on with them redefining the word recession. Look what we do all the time regarding them lying to us from the podium regarding the White House press secretary. Look how they're using the judicial system. Look how they're using the FBI to go after the 45th president, while you get Hillary Clinton regarding her servers, regarding paying off people, paying off multiple people, the Russians. Nobody wants to investigate that. You got Hunter Biden snorting crack cocaine off dogs' backs on tape, and they don't do a damn thing about it. You got these business dealings, you have the emails, you have all these things, and there's no investigations taking place, but you're gonna go raid this guy after all the shit you put him through for 4+ years? Give me a damn break. It is frustrating as hell. It is, like I've said, the reason why this is scary, and I know I'm repeating myself, the reason why this is scary is because if they're willing to do all of this to the president, current versus past, it doesn't matter. What are they willing to do to you, the average Joe Americans, just to scare the shit out of everybody? You also have DeSantis coming in the mix here. DeSantis is making his rounds here during the election just to try to hype everybody up. He had this to say. So Florida Governor Ron DeSantis blasted the FBI's raid Monday night on former President Donald Trump's home at Mar-a-Lago, saying Biden administration has turned the nation into a banana republic. This was also echoed the banana republic push by Eric Trump as well. Everybody's calling this a banana republic. Wild. The investigation is centered around classified material that Trump brought with him to Mar-a-Lago, which we stated previously, but the shocking specter of federal agents swarming at former president's private home left many conservatives, including DeSantis, stunned. This is what he had to say. The raid of Mar-a-Lago is another escalation in the weaponization of federal agencies against the regime's political opponents, while people like Hunter Biden get treated with kid gloves, DeSantis wrote on Twitter. Now the regime is getting another 87,000 IRS agents to wield against its adversaries, Banana Republic. Echoing what I'm saying from a callback from the Biden administration using the IRS to go after conservatives and Republicans. They admitted they were doing it. So this isn't the only time this has happened. This is not the only time Democrats have done this. It's a continued thing, which is why you have Dan Bongino saying if there's ever any reason to get our asses out of the seat and show up this midterm as well as 2024, you just fired up. The red wave was coming. Boy, oh boy, you got a tsunami. You've never seen anything like it. This should get everybody fired up here, folks. I know it's late. I know maybe we don't want to be fired up right now. Hell, maybe even watching this tomorrow morning before the Bald Brad show comes out. But this is ridiculous. This is crazy. There's a way of going about certain things. There's a way about getting evidence. There's a way about prosecuting people. There's all a way. You don't do this. This is wrong. This is making everybody's head spin. This is waking everybody up. And now you just pissed off a lot of conservatives. You just pissed off a lot of Republicans. We're going to be talking about it here on the Bald Brad Show. Dan Bongino is going to be talking about it. Ben Shapiro, Michael Knowles, Matt Walsh, Andrew Klavan, Candace Owens, Charlie Kirk. I mean, everybody's coming out now covering this, and now you just pissed us all off. So there you have it, folks. We're going to continue to try to bring you all the news and information you need to know about this story. We do not have it up and coming for tomorrow's Bald Brad Show, which is why I wanted to give you the information now. I will try to upload a video when I get home from work tomorrow regarding all the updates that I found regarding this. But that's what we have right now. Reactions coming out from the conservatives is the main thing. We know the reason why they did the raid, which I said he had evidence, he had classified documents that only a few people's eyes are allowed to see. So is that a good thing? No. him flushing documents a good thing? No. I'm not saying Trump's an angel regarding what he did. That's not what I'm saying. What we're talking about right now is what the FBI did and what the Democrats are willing to do. We're going to end it here with, if they're willing to do that to the president, you have to wonder what they're willing to do to you folks and your family. With that being said, show some love here by hitting that like and subscribe button. And folks, I will see you tomorrow morning here for the Bell Brad Show.